Welcome back to ICT Trading Concept. How are you all? I am very fine. And today actually I got some free time before the new work session. So I thought I should go with the daily bias video. So it's been a while I didn't upload any kind of daily bias video. If you watch this video, if you want to understand how to do the daily bias, then you have to watch this video carefully because I will tell you everything step by step and you have to do it every day just before the session. And when you will do it repeatedly, then you will learn how to frame your trade and when you should take your entry, how you will expect price will act in that specific day. Okay, so far I remember today we have the news PPI at 8:30 and tomorrow we have CPI at 8:30 Newark local time in the morning time. So you have to be careful whenever you will see to the Forex calendar or any type of calendar, this type of big events will happen. You have to be careful, okay? Why you have to be careful? The reason is just before this type of big events, their market actually did so many manipulation. They actually create the liquidity, and by using this type of big events, they clear the liquidity. This manipulation is just mind-blowing. If you are new, you really don't know how to read the price, or if you are it you are not connected with the chart deeply, then you have to avoid this type of events at your learning stage. Okay, when you will learn how to trade, then maybe then you can trade this type of events or the previous session of this type of events. Okay, so when we have the news tomorrow at 8:30 a.m., the CPI news, you can trade after today's morning session. From the PM session you shouldn't get any kind of entry to your from your chart. Okay, not live money, not paper money, nothing. You have to control your emotion. You have to learn how to control your emotion. If you don't know how to control your emotion, then trading is not for you. Everything here is related with your psychology. So whatever I'm telling you, just write it down, guys, because don't think it is useless. I'm telling this not by hearing by someone. I'm telling it this by my own experience. So if you just sacrifice one session, you will get better opportunity to take entry or for profit. Okay, here is the dollar index chart. It's a big introduction. I think if you are new, you will think this guy talked too much. Okay, so here is the dollar index and you have to start your analysis from dollar index. This is the daily chart and today is 11th October 2023, Wednesday, and the time is 4:46 New York local time in the morning. Okay, so far we have seen price actually went lower. It has cleared this sell side liquidity, and if you have remembered, I told you if I have seen there is a big run through this week, I will target this fair value gap. And what did I mean by big run? I wanted to see this type of run where body will close below this week with some kind of fair value gap or something like that. A big candle, not this type of run. This is it is clear to me that it actually came lower to take the liquidity, but it's not sure because this is today's candle, so it can easily reverse from there and it can close somewhere here. So it can happen, but so far I can see it actually came lower to take the liquidity. And all of you knows that my overall bias is bullish. So market actually it came down because we had so many bullish week, so it actually went down for retracement. That is my belief. Okay, this is not for confirmation. This is not confirm something confirmation. Okay, it is my just opinion. I'm thinking market will go higher. Maybe tomorrow by using CPI it will break all of this place. This buy side liquidity or I fair value gap confident crossment, all of these things. Maybe it will, if it has enough energy, then it will play in the buy side liquidity as well tomorrow. And this is my expectation because CPI is kind of this type of run. You will see a big run. We will see how today's PPI news will work, but yeah, we can trade after PPI. I mean, maybe from the silver bullet zone, and I will talk about silver bullet. It will be the introduction today, and I actually need a day when market will be closed for discussing about silver bullet. So I will just give you the time. Maybe in Saturday or Sunday, I will talk about silver bullet. Right now price is here and I'm expecting it will go higher. How do I know that it will go higher? I need to break this monthly fair value gap low first. This is from the monthly chart and this level is very important. It's very strong. So I want to see that market will go above this monthly fair value gap. Then I'll be sure, okay, market would like to go higher. Otherwise, if it start to react, I mean, give me some reaction to this level, then it will be confusing and I will be without any direction. Every day there is no market direction. Don't think you will get everyday direction. You have to submit yourself. Sometimes you won't get any kind of direction. But yeah, you can do a scalp in 1 minute chart. Scalping is totally different things. You don't need actually the bias for scalping because you will just go enter the market and you will take some pips or some handle you will get out from the market. But why this bias is needed? Because if you know what is your bias, and if you see it is actually going toward your bias analysis, then you can be confident when you will be in a trade to hold that trade until it cleared the liquidity from daily chart. So you can hold your trade. Okay, that's why bias is important. But for scalping, like 5 handle handle or 10 handle, bias is not important. Though if you really would like to learn silver bullet or any kind of things, you need this bias first. Bias is everything. I mean, in my opinion, if you really would like to learn the price action, you need to learn how to do the daily bias. Okay, daily bias analysis. This is the, you can say this is the heart of the trading. So I'll go to the 1 hour chart and I will see what actually it did. So this is the level from daily chart. You see it has actually cleared the sell side liquidity. Now it is trading over here. I mean, it is actually making some kind of liquidity. I hope uh, this consolidation is for PPI news. I mean, maybe it will go a little bit lower. If you can just mark the consequent encroachment of this week from hourly chart. So maybe before PPI, you will see it actually came to the consequent encroachment of this week, and then it started to go higher. That is my expectation. And if you see this hourly fair value gap, so just before PPI, I would like to see that market can go to the consequent encroachment of this week, and then using PPI, it will go higher. That is my expectation, guys. But if I see any kind of big run to the lower part, I mean to the lower, maybe the direction will be changed. Until now I am expecting that market will go higher, and if it would like to go lower, it can go to the consequent encroachment. Okay, the body will close above or at the level of consequent encroachment of this week. That is my expectation. So if you see the water block the 15-minute chart, and if you see this is the water block level, it has already broken the water block level. So the next level is the, I mean I'll just remove this one from the hourly chart. So this is the mean threshold of this water block. So it can come to the mean threshold. Okay, I'll just mark this one, but yeah, it can just come to the mean threshold because we have time for the PPI. It's almost 5 right now, so we have 3.5 hour left. So it can actually trade over here, it can come to the mean threshold, but I didn't accept that market will go lower the mean threshold. I mean, it will close below the mean threshold. That will change my expectation. Okay, I will look for the, look for more price action then. Until it is not broken, I mean the mean threshold is broken, I'm expecting that market will go higher. And you see this high and this high, they are relatively equal high. So there is your buy side, there is your buy side. All of this place you have the buy side liquidity. And this is the last hourly fair value gap. So I will see how it reacts as well. I need some kind of big run from this area, this two area, monthly fair value gap low and this hourly fair value gap low. Instead of this, if market just gave me the big run to the lower part, I mean, you know, the energetic run, what I mean by that, then I will look for some lower portion, I mean some lower liquidity. I will talk about this later when I'll be live, because I will go to the live today as well. So let's see. Okay, until now I'm expecting higher price for dollar index, so all other asset class I will actually expect the lower price. And I really would like to go to Euro USD first. I saw that so many people over I mean from my community, they actually trade Forex. So I thought it will be better if I add the Euro USD at least. Though I don't trade, brother, I already told you that I don't trade the Forex, but I'm thinking, okay, let's do some kind of analysis. So far, if you have remembered daily chart, this was my order block level, and this week consequent encroachment was my highest level for retracing. Actually, price, in my opinion, price is actually retracing. Okay, so if it would like to go higher, this order block level and the consequent encroachment level will be its last test for retracement. Right now I'm thinking it has actually cleaned this buy side liquidity. You see this high and this side, they're relatively equal high, so it has cleaned the buy side liquidity. I want to see some kind of lower run, and tomorrow in by using CPI it will clean this sell side liquidity. You see this low and this low, they're relatively equal low. So I would like to see tomorrow by using CPI news, market will clear this sell side liquidity. We will see how it actually trade tomorrow morning. And today we have the CPI, so I want to see some kind of lower run. I mean, it will come to the range. It will mark the range. This is the low and this is the high, so it will stay inside this range. Okay, and if dollar index really can go higher, it will go lower. This is the sell side liquidity. Let me go to the 1 hour chart. Actually, in 1 hour chart it is actually more clear. If you see, this is also very clean buy side liquidity over this order block level. This is the order block level from daily chart. This is very clean buy side liquidity, and lastly we have the weak consequent encroachment. This all level from daily, I mean daily chart. Okay, so if really price would like to go higher, it can go to this 50% level finally. Okay, I'm not telling that market will go higher. My expectation is market actually trade this highest fair value gap. You see, this is the last hourly fair value gap from this leg. There is no I mean no fair value gap above this hourly fair value gap, and price actually went higher. It has cleared the buy side liquidity, trade the hourly fair value gap, then came into the range again. I want to see how price react. Okay, if it would like to go higher again before the PPI, it can go to the consequent encroachment of this, I mean week. Just mark the consequent encroachment of this week. So if it go higher, it will go to the consequent encroachment, then it will break lower. This hourly fair value gap is my first target. It will be my first target. Okay, and if it has energy, then it will, I mean clean this sell side liquidity, and also this is very clean liquidity. I mean sell side liquidity. There is another fair value gap, hourly fair value gap. All of this will be my target, and finally this is my sell side liquidity. Though I want to clean all of this, I mean at least this two three sell side liquidity tomorrow by using CPI. Today I want to see some kind of run to this hourly fair value gap. I mean it will come to this hourly fair value gap and it will hang around over here. That is my expectation from today's news. Okay, if I go to the 15-minute chart first, and you can see the same thing I have shown you to the, I mean dollar index. I would like to show you the same thing. This is the order block. You will mark the consequent encroachment of this order block, so you can mark both of them area. And in my opinion, if it would like to go higher, the mean threshold will be the its last, I mean last barricade. After that it will break lower, and you see this low and this low, they are relatively equal low, so you have very nice sell side liquidity from here, here, and then this hourly fair value gap as well. I mean the liquidity below this lows and the hourly fair value gap. So this, so far this is my expectation from can I say the Euro USD. Oh my god, my leg. So if it would like to go higher, then I will look at this high. Okay, if I see it actually it has energy and a very clean run, like you see this bear run, if I see this type of run above and it went through this high, also the hourly fair value gap, then this order block level and this buy side liquidity, I'll target them. Okay, but this is the 15-minute chart, and if you go to 1-minute chart, you can imagine how many pips you have from here to here. Let me mark it. Actually, I want to know how many pips over there. Like here is near about 14 pips, right? 14 pips, 106, 106, something 14 pips already. So you know better than me, because I'm not trading Euro USD, and if it help, I mean if it can go through this order block level, this it will go and clean this buy side liquidity. That is my belief. So today if I see market, like if I see something like this is your sell side liquidity. Okay, so if actually came lower, it has cleaned this sell side liquidity and then gave me a very nice market structure shift over there, then has made some kind of fair value gap over there. This could be happen. Okay, I'm not telling that it will go lower, it can go higher as well, but so far I mean I can expect market will go lower. Why? Because it has cleaned the buy side liquidity and it has traded the last hourly fair value gap, which is very important. And then I got this kind of reaction from hourly from the 15-minute chart or hourly. If you go to the hourly chart, it is also the same. It has made some kind of weak over here, so that's why I'm expecting market will go lower. At least it will trade this, this hourly fair value gap, or if it has energy, then it will clean this sell side liquidity. Okay, that is my expectation. So I have spent too much time. I'll go to the mini S&P first, and then finally I will go to the I mean the Nasdaq. If you look at the price over here, and this is the hourly the daily chart from mini S&P. I'll just move this on. Okay, just give me. If you see the yesterday's price action, it actually went to the daily fair value gap, but where did it close? It has closed just below the consequent encroachment of the monthly fair value gap. This actually made me confident that market will go lower. And now look at today's candle. It is actually went through this consequent encroachment, but it went to the lower part of this daily fair value gap. You see the lower part. When I will be in the lower time frame, you will see that clean the clean price action over there. But right now you can see it actually traded over here. So my expectation is it will go lower and it will come to the the lower part of the monthly fair value gap low. So it can come over here, or maybe 25%. This and this, the middle is 25%, so it will come to the 25% somewhere over there. But if I see it actually went through this high, I mean it has actually broken this lower part of the daily fair value gap first, then it started to make the lower part as its support. Then I will expect that it will go higher than this high. Okay, that will be my bias, but it all depends after the news, because 8:30 we have the PPI news. We will see how it act over there. I would like to go to 1 hour chart. If you look at over here, actually market went to the daily fair value gap, then it broke down again. Now look at the price. Nobody closed again inside this fair value gap. Yeah, there is a little weak over there, but body closed below this fair value gap. It is showing me that market is telling me I would like to go lower. Where I would like to go, there is an hourly fair value gap. There is also a very nice hourly fair value gap. You have to mark this fair value gap as well. So I want to see that market will just give me some kind of big run over here. It will make some fair value gap. It will trade that fair value gap, then it will trade lower. So that is my expectation. I am expecting lower price for mini S&P, Euro USD and Nasdaq, a big and higher price for dollar index, but it will change if you see it went through this high. Okay, if you see some kind of reaction from here, let me mark it. Actually it will be easier to understand. Something here, you see this is a I fair value gap, I mean this candle high and this candle low. So price went over there, then it start to react this low, nobody closed before below this low, and then it has given you some kind of market structure shift with a very nice fair value gap. Then you will expect it will go higher. This will be the scenario for changing my bias. But until it happened, I am expecting market will go low and it will clean the, I mean very nice sell side liquidity also. It can trade until this fair value gap, this hourly fair value gap. Please mark this fair value gap as well, it is also very important. I will see how it reacts. So far I can say market will go lower. And if you look at the 15-minute chart, look at the bodies guys. Where did it close? At the lower, I mean at the level of the daily fair value gap low. Nobody closed inside this daily fair value gap. That is actually indicating me that market will go lower. I'm expecting market will go lower, but I told you already what I will see. I mean, if it can go through the, I mean, what can I say, the this high, then maybe it will go higher. But tomorrow we have CPI. I really want to see market will be inside, I mean the lower part of this monthly fair value gap. Let me go to the daily chart one more time. I want to see that market will stay inside this portion. Okay, I mean lower than CE, higher than monthly fair value gap low. Okay, I would like to see market will stay over here. I don't want to see market will go higher. That is, I really don't want to see. Okay, and we don't trade the CPI news or PPI news, any kind of high impact news. We don't trade them. We actually wait for, I mean their manipulation, then we go to the chart. Everyone when stopped out, we go into the chart and we take our entry, we take our profit, we just get out from the chart. So that is all from E-mini S&P, and I'm expecting that market will go lower. And rest of all I will talk, I will talk to you when I'll be live today, and also I'll try to be live tomorrow as well. I'm not sure now, but I will try. Okay, so let's go to the Nasdaq. And so here is your Nasdaq chart, and yesterday if you were with me I have shown you how to use the daily, I mean fair value gap, all of that things I have shown you, and I hope you guys are learning. I am not telling you that you will learn it by one video. I'm just telling by watching these things again and again with me, maybe sooner or later you will understand. If you take notes, if you do the same thing, I mean if you mark all the level I marked over here, if you do that to your chart, you will learn it. It will take little time, maybe 1 week, 2 week, 1 month, 2 month, 1 year, 2 year. I don't know how what is your capability, but you will learn it. This is you can write it down. You will learn it. I took too much time to learn this concept. It's because there was no one to give me the answer of my questions. But here I am. I always try to reply your everything. Whatever your question is, I reply to you until it is, I mean I know the answer, I reply you. But if I really don't know, I tell you, brother, I really don't know that, so I'm sorry for that. But if I know the answer, I gave you the answer. Nobody can tell me that he messaged me or comment something I didn't reply. Nobody can tell this. So that is your benefit. That's why I hope you don't need much time to learn this concept. You will learn so faster. But all you have to do, you have to do your homework. So if you see the price action, it actually went higher. It traded the water block level. You see this is the opening of this up close candle before this big down move with the fair value gap. It actually went to the water block level, and this is also a very nice daily fair value gap. But I want to see this, it will keep open. Okay, no trade will happen over there, because then it will act as a breakaway gap. And if I see it is a breakaway gap, I will be confident that market will go lower. It will go much lower than, I mean than our expectation. Okay, so far we can see market actually trade the water block level yesterday, and now market is over here. If you just mark the consequent adjustment of yesterday's, I mean yesterday's price action, you can mark it because price can go to that consequent encroachment before the news, and then it can start to break lower. Okay, where it can go to the lower part, you see this is a very nice volume imbalance. You have to mark this volume imbalance and extend it right, I mean to the right, so that you can mark, you can actually get a level where price can go. That would be your draw on liquidity. But if I see it actually went through this high, then my target will be this daily fair value gap. All depends on the price. Right now I am expecting market will go lower, but if it would like to go higher, it can go to the consequent encroachment. Okay, I'll stream with this one because I don't need that one. I'll go 1 minute, 1 hour, I mean 1 hour chart. Here is your 1 hour chart, and if you see, look at this price path. It just tapped to the order block level, it broke down. Now it is trying to trade this hourly fair value gap. If you look at this hourly fair value gap, if yesterday if you were with me, I told you to mark this hourly fair value gap because this is very important for me. So it is now trading this hourly fair value gap. So if you didn't mark it, please mark it from here. This is the fair value gap, and I explained why this fair value gap is important. I do not want to repeat that. It's already a very big video, a long video. You will tell me, brother, you talk too much. Please. Okay, I'm just kidding. So it is actually traded through this hourly fair value gap to the order block level, and I mean the daily order block. This is the daily order block. Then it actually broke down this hourly fair value gap. Now you have to mark this hourly fair value gap and the consequent encroachment, and you know how it should work. It can go to the consequent encroachment, then nobody can close above the consequent encroachment. Then if you see it broke down again and tap to the lower part of the hourly fair value gap, then this fair value gap and this fair value gap, also this new week opening gap, all of this place actually very juicy for price, and I really want to see that market actually came here somewhere, so that tomorrow it can go, actually by using the CPI it can clean this sell side liquidity. I need some kind of lower run today, so that is my expectation, but it can go higher as well. If I see kind of, when I told you some kind of energetic run, I need this type of run. Okay, I don't want to see, I mean this run. If you see this kind of run, it went above this high with this Mickey Mouse move, then that doesn't define that market will go higher. That is means it actually went higher to take the liquidity again, I mean the buy side liquidity again, then it can easily break lower. Okay, I need this kind of sharp run. If I see this kind of sharp run, then I will frame my trade for higher price. Okay, this daily fair value gap which I was expecting as my breakaway gap, I will look for that daily fair value gap. But trust me, brother, if I trade, I will try to look for short, and I really want to see that market will go lower. It will break lower by using the news. I mean the PPI news. That is my expectation. Okay. So there is a 15-minute chart. You see the big consolidation. Price went higher. Very, I mean dramatically, it went higher. It went to the order block level from daily chart. It break down, it has go through this hourly fair value gap, then it started to consolidate. Okay, and it has actually came here. Right now it is consolidated from I mean yesterday's PM session. This is all consolidation, so I can see market can go to the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. I mean this is the fair value gap from hourly chart I have shown you. So you have to mark the consequent encroachment, so it can go to the consequent encroachment. Yeah, we can go higher, but body will close below this consequent encroachment or at the level of consequent encroachment. Then I will see, I would like to see some kind of run. I'll show it to you. Okay, just think like that way. It is actually respecting the consequent encroachment. Then I would like to see some kind of big run to the lower part, then it will trade the lower part of this hourly fair value gap, then it will break down. I would like to see this type of price action today, and tomorrow CPI I will see how it works over there, and I will try to make another video before CPI. I'm not, this is not promise, but I will try for that. Okay, so that is for today so far. And if you think, if you just write down all the logic why I would like to see lower price, why I don't want to see higher price, when I will look for higher price, what is the requirement for looking higher price. If you write it down to your notebook or rules book, that will be helpful for you, because you don't need to memorize them. Okay, if you write it down, you will automatically know, because you revised it. Okay, this is kind of, I don't know, psychological issue, but if you don't do this type of things, if you don't do your homework, I mean, if you don't mark the order block level or this fair value gap level, you can't learn. I mean, maybe you will learn, maybe it will, you will learn, but it will take much time. The easier way is you have to just copy paste. Okay, you know, this kind of copy paste, if you do this copy paste, you will start to see the things happens before it happens to the chart. Is it clear, guys? And I really am trying to give you everything what I know, but I need your help. And what do you help me? How do you help me? You will help me by taking notes and doing your homework. That's all. I care about you guys. I really care. Though I don't know you guys, but if you are trading this concept, I face so many problems. You can't even imagine how I learned this concept. Trust me, brother, there was no one to answer my question, and it is very difficult when you have a doubt but it is not clear. You have to work with your doubt until it is clear. Okay, so it is very difficult when you have no one to answer, and I'm here to give you the answer. I mean, if I know the answer, I will give it to you. Please do your homework. It's a request. If you think you will just watch this video and then you will learn, you can't learn that way. Trust me, you are just wasting your time. So if you are new and if you think it's helpful, please subscribe to my channel. And if you don't think I talk too much, then please subscribe to my channel. I shouldn't talk like that way every day, because if you need more information, then you will do it. I don't ask the subscription from you. You will do it by yourself, because if you really want to learn this concept, I know that you will push your notification button as well. I won't ask that, but I will ask the like, because it will help me to some kind of YouTube algorithm. One of my brother Stephen, he told me that if my viewers give me the like or they comment, then it is helpful for the YouTube algorithm. It will go some kind of viral or something. So please, if you think it's helpful, it helps you to learn how to do the daily analysis, give me a like, thumbs up, you can say, and do some kind of comment. That's all. Thank you, brother. Bye bye. See you.